Have you ever paused to consider the silent threads that weave the fabric of human attraction? It's not merely the allure of physical beauty, the weight of wealth, or the charm of fleeting words that truly captures a woman's heart. Beneath the surface lies a labyrinth of subtle emotions, deep-seated desires, and unspoken vulnerabilities. For centuries, philosophers have pondered the nature of connection and the unseen forces that draw people together. Yet many modern men continue to fumble with the keys to these age-old mysteries. The heart of the matter isn't about dominance or manipulation, but about understanding, a form of mastery rooted in self-awareness and genuine character. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy of resilience and virtue, offers profound insights into the human condition. It teaches that by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and inner virtues, we can navigate relationships with authenticity and purpose. In a world that thrives on superficiality, where looks and status are often mistaken for value, the true essence of attraction is frequently overlooked. Women, like all humans, seek depth, strength paired with compassion, confidence grounded in humility, and a sense of stability that transcends the chaos of life. Yet, these qualities are rarely discussed openly, leaving men to rely on surface-level tactics that falter under the weight of meaningful connection. Today, we delve into a deeper understanding of female psychology through the lens of Stoic philosophy. These 10 principles are not tools of manipulation but pathways to mutual growth and respect. They offer a roadmap to becoming a man of substance, capable of forging relationships that are not only fulfilling but transformative. For the Stoic man, the goal is not to capture hearts through guile but to inspire trust, admiration, and an enduring bond through unwavering authenticity. The art of attraction, then, is not a game but a practice. It is the cultivation of inner virtues, the quiet strength of being grounded in oneself, and the patience to allow connections to grow naturally. As we explore these principles, we invite you to reflect not only on your relationships with others, but also on your relationship with yourself. After all, as Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let this journey begin. 1. Confidence, the quiet power that commands respect. Confidence is often misrepresented in today's culture as an outward display of dominance or bravado. However, true confidence is neither loud nor boastful. It is a quiet, unwavering strength that emanates from within. It is the ability to stand firm in your identity, to act decisively without seeking validation, and to approach life with an unshakable sense of purpose. This kind of confidence is magnetic, drawing others in not because of what you possess, but because of who you are. Women are instinctively drawn to men who exude self-assurance, not because it signals superiority, but because it reflects a deeper mastery of the self. A confident man enters a room not with arrogance, but with a calm presence that speaks volumes without uttering a word. His actions align with his values, and his words carry the weight of conviction. He doesn't demand attention. He earns it by being grounded, authentic, and intentional. Stoicism teaches us that confidence is built not on external accolades, but on internal virtues. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. This is the essence of confidence, the courage to live according to your principles, even in the face of uncertainty. A man who respects himself, who embraces his flaws as part of his humanity, and who strives for continuous growth radiates an energy that is both inspiring and reassuring. But confidence is not about perfection. It is about embracing imperfection with grace, understanding that your worth is not contingent on how others perceive you. It is the ability to acknowledge your fears and doubts without being controlled by them. Such self-possession creates a sense of stability that women find deeply attractive. It signals that you are not only capable of leading your own life, but also of supporting and respecting theirs. To cultivate this quiet power, focus on self-awareness and intentionality. Reflect on your values and let them guide your decisions. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow stronger, not as threats to your ego. Confidence, after all, is not a facade. It is the natural result of a life lived with purpose and authenticity. And when you embody this inner strength, you not only transform yourself, but also create relationships rooted in mutual respect, trust, and admiration. 2. Mystery. The art of keeping her intrigued. Mystery has an almost timeless allure. It awakens curiosity, sparks imagination, and creates a sense of excitement that many relationships desperately lack. In a world where information is often overshared and immediacy is the norm, mystery offers a refreshing contrast, a reminder that not everything must be unveiled at once. For men seeking deeper connections, mastering the art of mystery is less about secrecy and more about pacing, intentionality, and maintaining a sense of self outside the relationship. Women, like all individuals, are drawn to what they cannot immediately decipher. A man who reveals every detail of his life too soon risks becoming predictable, robbing the connection of its natural rhythm. Mystery, however, does not mean manipulation or playing games. It is about allowing layers of yourself to unfold gradually, creating an ongoing journey of discovery. This is the balance that keeps relationships dynamic and meaningful. Stoic philosophy reinforces this principle by encouraging restraint and self-possession. As Epictetus wisely said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." A man grounded in his identity doesn't feel the need to over-explain or overshare. Instead, he lets his actions speak louder than words. This quiet confidence, paired with an aura of intrigue, captures attention without demanding it. To embody mystery effectively, focus on cultivating a rich inner world. Hobbies, passions, and pursuits that fulfill you independently of anyone else. When you have a life brimming with purpose and meaning, your presence becomes inherently magnetic. Women respect and admire men who maintain their individuality, as it signals strength, independence, and emotional stability. In practice, mystery requires mindfulness in your interactions. Share intentionally, not impulsively. Allow room for curiosity, and remember that a healthy relationship thrives when both partners have the space to explore and grow. When you embody this balance, you create an environment where intrigue and depth naturally flourish, making your connection not only captivating but enduring. By embracing mystery, you honor the Stoic ideal of self-control and intentional living. You transform relationships into shared journeys of discovery, where both partners are free to be themselves while uncovering the depths of the other. It's not about withholding. It's about revealing yourself with purpose, creating a bond that is as dynamic as it is profound. 3. Humor. The bridge between minds and hearts. Humor is often underestimated in its ability to foster connection, yet it is one of the most profound tools for building bridges between people. A well-timed laugh has the power to dissolve barriers, ease tensions, and create a space where vulnerability feels safe. For men seeking meaningful relationships, mastering humor is not about memorizing jokes or relying on sarcasm. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees the world through a lens of lighthearted resilience. At its core, humor reflects strength. It shows that a man can navigate life's challenges with a sense of perspective and grace, a trait that women, and people in general, find deeply reassuring. A man who can laugh at his own mistakes or turn a mundane moment into something memorable displays emotional intelligence and adaptability. These qualities align perfectly with Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to accept what we cannot control and respond to life with calmness and wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Humor, in this sense, is an expression of mental strength. It demonstrates an ability to rise above external pressures and create positivity, even in difficult situations. This resilience is not only attractive but also contagious, inspiring those around you to feel more at ease and optimistic. To use humor effectively in relationships, focus on authenticity and attentiveness. Humor isn't about trying too hard or seeking approval. It's about being present in the moment and responding naturally. Playful banter, shared laughter, and lighthearted teasing can create a unique bond, but it's essential to avoid crossing into sarcasm or mockery, which can damage trust. Humor should uplift, not diminish. A man who embodies this approach leaves an indelible mark. He becomes someone who makes others feel valued, understood, and comfortable. This is the true power of humor. It isn't just a tool for attraction. It's a cornerstone for lasting, meaningful connections. By learning to laugh with life rather than at it, you not only enrich your relationships but also cultivate a mindset that thrives in the face of adversity. In the practice of Stoicism, humor reminds us of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of cherishing its lighter moments. When you master the art of humor, you don't merely entertain. You inspire, creating relationships where joy and understanding coexist harmoniously. 4. Physical presence, the silent language of confidence. Before you utter a single word, your body has already spoken volumes. Physical presence, the subtle art of body language, is a powerful yet often overlooked tool in building meaningful connections. The way you carry yourself, your posture, gestures, and expressions creates an immediate impression of your inner state. For those who value personal growth and the teachings of Stoicism, mastering physical presence is not about performance but about aligning your outward demeanor with your internal virtues. Stoic philosophy reminds us that the soul is reflected in the body. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are calm and composed, your body will naturally reflect that state. Women, and indeed all people, are highly intuitive and can sense insecurity masked as bravado or anxiety hidden behind forced smiles. True physical presence comes not from perfection but from authenticity, a grounded sense of self that radiates through every movement. Consider the difference between two men walking into a room. One slouches, avoids eye contact, and fidgets nervously, while the other stands tall, maintains steady eye contact, and moves with calm purpose. The latter exudes an aura of confidence and reliability, making him immediately more approachable and engaging. This quiet strength isn't about dominating a space but about inhabiting it fully, with self-assurance and poise. To cultivate this presence, start with awareness. Stand tall, allowing your shoulders to relax, and ensure your movements are deliberate rather than reactive. Make eye contact, not as an act of dominance, but as a gesture of connection and attentiveness. Avoid closed-off stances like crossing your arms, which can unconsciously signal defensiveness. Each of these subtle adjustments communicates that you are comfortable in your skin and present in the moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and your physical presence is one of those controllable aspects. By embodying calmness and confidence, you send a message of emotional stability and strength. These qualities are magnetic, fostering trust and admiration without the need for words. Mastering your physical presence is not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about letting your inner virtues shine through naturally. When your outward demeanor aligns with your inner strength, you become a living testament to the Stoic ideal of harmony between mind and action. This is the silent language of confidence, a language that, once mastered, speaks volumes in every relationship you cultivate. 5. Authenticity, the courage to be yourself. In a world saturated with pretense and superficiality, authenticity stands as a beacon of truth and strength. To be authentic is to embrace who you are, not as a carefully curated image, but as a genuine expression of your values, imperfections, and aspirations. Women, like all individuals, are drawn to authenticity because it conveys a sense of trustworthiness and emotional depth, qualities that foster lasting connections. Authenticity is not about perfection, it's about alignment. A man who lives in accordance with his principles and speaks his truth with humility is a man who inspires respect. Conversely, those who exaggerate accomplishments, feign interests, or mold themselves to fit others' expectations may win fleeting approval but erode the foundation of trust. As Stoicism teaches, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. When you choose authenticity, you free yourself from the exhausting cycle of pretense. You no longer have to wonder if your actions are enough or if your words will please, because they are rooted in your genuine self. This honesty creates a space where others feel safe to be themselves, building relationships that are grounded in mutual respect and understanding. Yet, authenticity also requires courage. It means accepting that not everyone will resonate with your true self, but understanding that the right people will. It's about resisting the urge to conform to societal pressures and instead embracing your unique journey, quirks, and imperfections. This self-acceptance is not only liberating but also deeply attractive, as it signals confidence and emotional stability. To cultivate authenticity, focus on self-reflection and integrity. Ask yourself, do my actions align with my values? And adjust when necessary. Speak your truth, not to impress, but to express. Embrace vulnerability as a strength, allowing others to see both your struggles and triumphs. In doing so, you not only build stronger relationships, but also grow into a man of character and depth. Authenticity, as the Stoics remind us, is not a luxury. It is a necessity for a fulfilling life. By being unapologetically yourself, you create connections that are real, enduring, and meaningful. More importantly, you become someone who is respected not just for what you have, but for who you truly are. 6. Masculinity, strength in emotional resilience. Masculinity is often misunderstood, reduced to outdated notions of dominance or physical power. True masculinity, however, lies not in outward displays of control, but in the quiet strength of emotional resilience. It is the ability to remain composed under pressure, to navigate challenges with grace, and to offer support without demanding recognition. For women, this kind of masculinity is not just appealing, it's essential. It provides a foundation of stability and security, qualities that foster deep and enduring relationships. Emotional resilience begins with self-awareness. A truly masculine man does not suppress his emotions but understands and manages them with wisdom. He responds thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively, demonstrating a maturity that inspires trust. As the Stoics teach, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This inner control reflects a mastery of self that is far more compelling than any external display of power. In relationships, emotional resilience creates a safe space where both partners can thrive. A man who can face adversity without crumbling under its weight shows that he can be relied upon when life becomes uncertain. His ability to listen without judgment and to approach conflicts with a solutions-oriented mindset fosters mutual respect and admiration. This is the kind of masculinity that builds lasting connections, not through force, but through understanding and steadfastness. However, resilience does not mean detachment. It is a delicate balance between strength and vulnerability. The ability to express emotions, share fears, and acknowledge imperfections is not a sign of weakness but of profound courage. Women respect men who are unafraid to show their humanity, as it signals confidence and emotional depth. This combination of strength and openness creates a dynamic that is both powerful and nurturing. To cultivate this authentic masculinity, practice self-control and introspection. Reflect on how you handle challenges and emotions, and strive to respond with wisdom and poise. Seek to grow not through dominance but through understanding of yourself, of others, and of the world around you. By embodying this balance, you not only deepen your relationships but also grow as an individual. True masculinity, as understood through Stoic philosophy, is not about asserting power over others but mastering the self. It is about being a source of strength, compassion, and stability in a world that often lacks these qualities. By embracing this vision of masculinity, you not only enhance your relationships but also leave a legacy of integrity and resilience. 7. Scarcity, the power of valuing your presence. In relationships, the principle of scarcity is often misunderstood as a tactic to manipulate attention. In truth, it is about the art of valuing yourself and your time. When your presence is offered thoughtfully and intentionally, it carries greater weight and significance. This is not about withholding affection or playing hard to get. It's about maintaining a life rich with purpose and boundaries that naturally command respect. Scarcity aligns closely with the Stoic idea of self-mastery. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have already. A man who embraces scarcity understands that his worth does not depend on constant availability or overextending himself for others. Instead, he focuses on cultivating a life that is fulfilling and balanced, ensuring that when he does engage with someone, it is meaningful and impactful. Overavailability, on the other hand, can dilute your value. A man who constantly seeks to please, rearranges his priorities without thought, or offers excessive attention risks appearing dependent or insecure. While well-intentioned, this behavior can inadvertently diminish the allure of his presence. Contrast this with a man who maintains a sense of independence, someone who is deeply engaged in his own passions and pursuits. His attention becomes a privilege, something earned through mutual respect and genuine connection. Scarcity is not about neglect, but about maintaining healthy boundaries. It is the confidence to say no when necessary, to prioritize your well-being, and to remain true to your goals and values. This sense of self-respect resonates deeply with others, particularly in relationships, where it signals strength and emotional stability. Women are naturally drawn to men who demonstrate this balance, who can give freely but not excessively, and who understand that a connection thrives best when both partners bring something valuable to the table. To embody scarcity, focus on enriching your own life. Pursue your passions, invest in personal growth, and nurture relationships that align with your values. When you do give your time and attention, let it be genuine and intentional. This approach not only enhances the quality of your interactions, but also reinforces your sense of purpose and individuality. Scarcity, as guided by Stoic philosophy, is not about creating distance, but about fostering depth. By valuing your own presence, you encourage others to do the same, building connections that are meaningful, respectful, and enduring. This is the quiet power of scarcity. It transforms attention into something profound and unforgettable. 8. Patience, the virtue that strengthens bonds. Patience is a rare but vital quality in any relationship. In a world driven by instant gratification, the ability to slow down, to wait with intention, and to let connections unfold naturally is both refreshing and transformative. Patience is not simply about biding time. It is a profound act of respect, both for yourself and for the person with whom you are building a relationship. It demonstrates maturity, self-control, and an understanding that meaningful bonds cannot be rushed. Stoicism offers a powerful framework for cultivating patience. As Epictetus teaches, no great thing is created suddenly. Just as a tree does not bear fruit overnight, trust and emotional intimacy require time to develop. A man who rushes to escalate a relationship, whether emotionally or physically, risks overlooking the subtle nuances that make a connection authentic. In contrast, a man who allows the relationship to grow at its natural pace creates an environment where trust and respect can flourish. Patience also reflects emotional stability. A man who is patient does not react impulsively or push for immediate results. He understands that the journey is as important as the destination. This steadiness is deeply reassuring to women, as it signals that he is not driven by insecurity or desperation. Instead, he demonstrates confidence in himself and in the unfolding process of the relationship. Being patient does not mean being passive. It involves active listening, being present in the moment, and valuing the depth of each interaction. It is the willingness to understand rather than rush to conclusions, to appreciate rather than demand. This approach fosters a deeper emotional connection, as it shows that you value the person for who they are, not just for what they can provide. To cultivate patience, practice mindfulness and reflection. When you feel the urge to rush, pause and remind yourself of the Stoic principle. What is meant to endure will take time. Focus on the quality of your interactions rather than the speed of progress. This mindset not only enriches your relationships but also strengthens your character, as it requires self-discipline and a commitment to long-term growth. Patience is not merely a virtue, it is a gift. By embodying patience, you create a foundation of respect, trust, and mutual understanding in your relationships. You honor the journey, allowing it to unfold with grace and intention. In doing so, you cultivate connections that are not only meaningful but enduring, reflecting the timeless wisdom of the Stoics in every step you take. 9. Respect, the foundation of enduring connections. Respect is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Without it, even the strongest attraction or deepest emotional connection will eventually erode. Respect is not just about politeness or surface-level gestures. It is a profound acknowledgement of another person's humanity, individuality, and worth. For a Stoic, respect begins with self-awareness and extends outward as a commitment to treat others with fairness, kindness, and integrity. Women are particularly attuned to respect in relationships because it signals emotional maturity and stability. A man who listens attentively, values her opinions, and honors her boundaries demonstrates a depth of character that is both rare and deeply attractive. Conversely, dismissiveness, condescension, or a failure to recognize her individuality can quickly unravel trust and create emotional distance. Respect, therefore, is not merely an expectation but a necessity for building a lasting connection. The Stoics remind us that respect is rooted in reciprocity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This sense of gratitude for existence can be extended to relationships, recognizing the privilege of knowing another person and the responsibility to treat them with dignity. Respect is not about agreement or compliance. It is about creating space for differing perspectives and appreciating the unique qualities that each individual brings to the table. In practice, respect manifests in many ways, through open communication, avoiding judgment, and showing genuine interest in the other person's thoughts and experiences. It requires humility, the willingness to admit when you are wrong, and the discipline to act in alignment with your values even in moments of disagreement. Respect is not just what you say but how you act. Your consistency, your attentiveness, and your ability to support without overshadowing. To cultivate respect, begin with self-respect. A man who values himself will naturally extend that same value to others. Reflect on your words and actions. Do they align with the principles of fairness and kindness? Strive to build connections where mutual respect is the foundation, not a fleeting effort. This requires effort and mindfulness, but yields relationships that are far more fulfilling and enduring. Respect, as Stoicism teaches, is the ultimate sign of strength and virtue. It is the ability to recognize and honor the humanity in others while remaining true to your own principles. By practicing respect, you not only create stronger and more meaningful relationships, but also grow into a person who embodies the highest ideals of character and integrity. In doing so, you build connections that transcend the superficial and endure the test of time. 10. Growth and connection. Building relationships that transcend. At its core, every meaningful relationship is an opportunity for growth. A journey where two individuals come together not to complete one another, but to elevate each other. The true art of connection lies in fostering an environment where both partners can flourish, rooted in mutual respect, shared purpose, and the pursuit of becoming their best selves. For those who seek a deeper understanding of Stoicism and self-development, this principle is not just about relationships. It is about life itself. Growth begins within. A man who is committed to his personal development, who strives to cultivate virtues, expand his knowledge, and refine his character, naturally becomes a source of inspiration. Women are drawn to men who embody this sense of purpose, not because of their accomplishments, but because of their dedication to the journey. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." A relationship grounded in growth transforms challenges into opportunities and imperfections into stepping stones toward greater understanding. Connection, on the other hand, is built on shared authenticity. It is not about seeking someone to fill a void, but about creating a bond where both partners feel seen, valued, and understood. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and intentions. When you approach a relationship with this mindset, you bring clarity, stability, and intentionality to your interactions, making the connection not only meaningful but enduring. The interplay between growth and connection is what creates a relationship that transcends the ordinary. It is the balance between individuality and togetherness, where each person maintains their sense of self while contributing to the greater whole. This balance requires patience, self-awareness, and the courage to be vulnerable, but it yields a partnership where both people are empowered to grow and thrive. To foster this dynamic, practice active listening, embrace constructive feedback, and celebrate the progress of both yourself and your partner. Recognize that true connection is not about avoiding conflict, but about navigating it with grace and understanding. Growth is not linear, and neither are relationships, but the commitment to evolve together is what creates depth and resilience. As the Stoics remind us, life's greatest fulfillment lies in the relationships we nurture and the virtues we cultivate. By prioritizing both growth and connection, you create a life and a partnership that are not only fulfilling but transformative. In this way, relationships become more than fleeting experiences. They become the foundation of a life well lived, reflecting the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy in every shared moment. Conclusion. Mastering the art of attraction is not about manipulation or superficial tactics. It is about embodying a life of virtue, intentionality, and self-awareness. The principles we have explored are rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, guiding you not only to create meaningful connections with others, but also to cultivate the best version of yourself. By focusing on authenticity, respect, patience, and growth, you set the foundation for relationships that transcend fleeting moments and stand the test of time. As the Stoics remind us, true fulfillment lies in what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and the character we choose to build. These principles are more than tools for attraction. They are a roadmap to living with purpose, resilience, and grace. When you embody these virtues, you don't just attract others, you inspire them. You create connections that are deep, genuine, and transformative, built on mutual respect and a shared commitment to growth. If these insights have resonated with you, consider this an invitation to continue your journey towards self-mastery. By aligning your life with these timeless principles, you not only enrich your relationships, but also deepen your understanding of what it means to live with integrity and intention. To further explore the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and practical ways to apply it in your life, subscribe to our channel. By joining this community, you gain access to thoughtful discussions, actionable advice, and the inspiration to live a life of purpose and meaning. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Each one is designed to help you grow, connect, and thrive. What do you believe is the most important virtue in a relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this journey of learning and growth together. Remember, the power to change your life and relationships lies in your hands. As the Stoics teach, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let those thoughts lead you to a life of wisdom, strength, and connection.